They said the wind at Ngong Hills only howls at night. But when we moved into that estate, the wind started calling our names. Finding a home near Nairobi with a view like that felt like a dream. The estate sat high above the city, perched right on the edge of the famous hills. The houses were modern, perfectly built, but eerily quiet. A lot of them were empty, their brand new windows staring out like vacant eyes. We were so excited to move in, we didn't think much of it at first. We just figured we were some of the first residents, but then the little thing started. The fog was a constant companion, rolling in thick and heavy, swallowing the entire estate in a blanket of gray. It made everything feel isolated. The wind was relentless, a constant low whistle that seemed to seep through the walls. Our neighbors, the few we saw, were strange. They'd hurry past, heads down, never making eye contact. One of them, an old woman who always wore a heavy shawl, stopped my partner one afternoon. She just said, "Don't open your windows after midnight, no matter what you hear." We tried to laugh it off, but it was hard to ignore the feeling that something was wrong. At night, we'd hear footsteps on our roof, quick and light, like something small was scurrying across the tiles. Doors in the house would creak open on their own, even when we were sure we had closed them. And the wind. It wasn't just wind anymore. Sometimes, carried on the gale, we'd hear faint whispers. They were indistinct, like a radio tuned between stations, but occasionally a word would cut through. A sound that almost resembled a name, our names. We started sleeping with the lights on. The silence of the empty houses around us became deafening. It felt like we were the only people alive on that hill, surrounded by ghosts. Then came the blackout. One night, the power grid for the whole area failed. The entire hill was plunged into absolute darkness. And for the first time since we moved in, everything went completely silent. The wind stopped. The whispers died. There was just a thick, heavy stillness that felt more terrifying than any sound we'd heard before. We huddled together in the living room, a single candle flickering between us, casting long, dancing shadows on the walls. And that's when it started, a soft, rhythmic tapping. It wasn't coming from the door or the window. It was coming from inside the wall right behind me. Tap, tap, tap. Slow, deliberate, and getting louder, whatever was out there in the wind and the fog. It was inside now, and it knew we were listening.